And we are live.
Oopsie. You figured that part out too, huh?
Jam, appreciate the re-up, man. Having Monokuma push the button today of all days makes total sense. Because it's movie night. And the start of spooky season. Entirely. How's your Friday been, man? Yep, you're just missing one more 6 for spooky season. I will put up whatever movie we're watching to the right of me, but we gotta figure out what movie that is because, yeah, I was looking for, good movies to watch last night. Just to have some options. I do have a couple. But when I say I found more awful movies, oh boy, I gotta give you guys even more options for the bad movies today. Good, got some great news regarding your grandfather who had a very major surgery today. Well, that's good that it's great news. That's fantastic. I'm glad to hear that there's great news there. Okay. Are you ready to hear what I found on not Peacock, Amazon Prime? Now we know we're gonna watch one of the bad ones first, just because we want to cleanse the palate with something that's probably better. I went to Amazon to look and see what other good horror movies I could find. We do have one that's on Paramount Plus, I think, / Amazon. There, but I was not ready for what I saw on the homepage for me. First, we have a film that I don't believe is part of the Pooniverse. I just want to point that out. However, it has the same mask that's in the first movie. It's Piglet. It's supposed to be the backstory for Piglet's character, I believe, in Blood and Honey. I didn't know that was a thing until I saw it on Prime. So I found that. That's now an option for the bad movie. Or it may be a whole different thing, because it comes from a guy that wrote some other movies that have nothing to do with the Pooniverse. So we have that. We, of course, have Scareboat and Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, which, in my opinion, are the better options out of the bad movies. Now, along with that, we do have some more mouse-themed films. There is Mouseboat Massacre, which is another Steamboat Willie one. Nobody cares about Piglet? Okay. We've got Mouseboat Massacre, which is on Prime. All these that we're going to talk about first are on Prime. So that's an option. And here's the... It's 2.5 stars, apparently. The story follows a young woman battling a drug addiction who suddenly begins to see a mutated mouse-human hybrid who infests her life. So that's that. There is Mouse of Horrors, which is written by the same man who wrote Piglet. He's also wrote some, like, Disney princess-esque horror movies. I just want to point that out as well. This dude's written a lot of public domain stuff. This is, in a quiet seaside town, a sinister doctor creates a monstrous creature causing terror among the locals. So those are the mouse ones to go along with Scareboat. But here are the ones that I saw them and I went, oh my god, there they are. Sadly, Bambi's Reckoning was not one of them. That's not on here yet. Yet. The first one, and you might already guess where we're going in the public domain realm with this one. Shiver Me Timbers. Olive Oil and friends go on a camping trip, which turns into a horror as a meteor transforms Popeye into a killing machine. Woo! So that's an option. And finally, we have Popeye's Revenge. The legend of Popeye haunts a group of counselors as they intend to open a summer camp. So, you have those 4 options, since you've already eliminated Piglet. Those 4 options, along with Scareboat and Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. There we go. I am down for whatever terrible choice you want to make for our first film of the night. We are going to do our classic double header. You got a better horror movie? What's your choice? The Raiders 2024 season. That one's terrifying if you're a fan of the Silver and Black. That's true. That's true. I will say both of our good options, or I should say better options, because we don't know how good they're gonna be, but they should be good. Both of our better options are sequels to movies we've seen. Luke Getsy's the OC. Greg Olson's up there. Greg Olson's quite up there. So what are we feeling for the bad movie? Are we feeling The Mouse? Popeye? Peter Pan? Yes, Greg Olson is horror, man. You have the worst of everything. Jared, while you come up with the choice there, I'm gonna grab something to drink because I have nothing with me. Popeye guys, so I'd lean more Mouse or Pan. Okay, so we are gonna be. Well, it depends on which mouse you lean to. If we're going Scareboat or the other two. Because Scareboat's on Peacock and the other two are on Prime. So. I found these and I was like, oh man, we're going to have more movie nights just to watch this terrible stuff. But you give me the option. And, here, we'll roll the virtual D20 on this before I go up. Let's see. D20. Alright. So, actually, we can roll a D4. We can roll a D4 here. No. I don't want that many. Fuck you. Alright, so it'll just be 1 through 5, 6 through 10, 11 through 15, 16 through 20, and it will be. What were the titles? Mouse Massacre for the smallest numbers, second smallest numbers. Mouse of Horrors. Right after half, we've got Screamboat. And then if it rolls the highest, we'll go Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. That's a 9. Oh my god, we have to watch Mouse of Horrors. No, that's the one I feared the most. Oh, okay. If I'm being honest, Screamboat's the one that I feel like out of the mouse ones is going to be the funnest to watch. I'll say that much. Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare might actually have some good things because they've gotten better at making movies. We know that with Blood and Honey 2. But whew. Really? That's a shock. Okay. Oh, fun fact, all of these movies too were made in this year. So I want to keep in mind that the release date for all of these movies was this year. So this is the fun part now. I have to get... No. No. No, I am not seeing what I think I'm seeing. This is even better. Okay, we're getting a... Okay, Piglet is totally canon in Blood and Honey. He's got to be now. He's got to be. That movie's got to be Blood and Honey canon. Oh, we're going to have to watch Piglet at some point just to get some just to get some lore. No, I want images. Why are you giving me visual? Why are you giving me videos here? There we go. Save image. No. I thought for a second I just saw a FNAF ripoff, and it wasn't. It was something else. I also want to point out that I keep seeing... that's on Prime. Mouse of Horrors is on Prime. So, head to Amazon with that one. Oops, I'm in the wrong thing to put up the image. So let me... Oh, fun fact, Screenboat is also created by the producer of, what is it? The Mean One and Terrifier 2. So, Screenboat has a lot of positives to it, even though I think the movie's going to be absolutely god-awful when we watch it. Get this over here, make sure... all the way at the bottom. I'm gonna grab a beverage. Maybe even take a small bathroom break before we get into it. There we go. There's the first image of the movie we're watching. Set up your, Oh, fuck. No, I'm not trying to get ad-free subscription. How dare you make me go straight to that instead of pausing it like I wanted to? Well, I think I only actually have one ad break, which is 3 minutes. You know, watch the definitely horror related, the Halo live action. I mean, we could. I've got Paramount. I thought the first episode wasn't bad, and then he took his helmet off, and I'm like, eesh. And there were bits and pieces of it that I was like, okay, not terrible. I didn't finish it, though. Myself and IGS were watching it, and we never finished it. So, you know, that says enough. And we were actually a little bit intrigued. Just never finished it. It's on Netflix now? Wow. Putting it everywhere now. So yeah, the your options for the good movie or slash better movie are Megan 2.0 and Smile 2. Those are your options for the better movie. Because I saw Megan 2.0 is on Peacock, and I was like, oh shit, that's great. We can watch that possibly. And then Smile 2 is on Paramount / Prime. I believe it might be on Prime. Watch it, skip every minute with the Korean girl, skip every minute with Emo Yuming Covenant chick, and the show becomes decent. Alright, I got a minute and a half. I'm gonna pause it at all the zeros. We'll make sure we're set to go. I'll have to grab a beverage. But we will watch ourselves, whatever the fuck this thing's gonna be. Also, I initially wasn't gonna put out a video tomorrow. I wasn't gonna put out a Madden video tomorrow because I wasn't sure if the sliders were the reason the Kansas City game was like it was. I will say though, the Jags game is a better feel game. So it might have just been Kansas City's OP shit in the game. That might have just been what it is. Which, as much as I hate that that's probably the right answer, think that's the right answer. Because the Jags game was extremely fun. I got that about 3/4 edited. Gotta finish that up at least tomorrow morning, and you guys will get that. Alright, because right now they're 3-7 in your franchise. I mean, they're not like overpowered in the sim, but when I was playing them, they felt so much better. Like, one thing I've noticed is a lot of players just feel too fast. I'm probably not going to put out another Madden video until I get a slider tweak, solely because I just feel like there needs to be a tweak before anything. Okay, I am at quadruple zeros. I'm going to grab my shit. I'm going to take a bathroom break. I will be back. This movie is somehow a full 2 hours. Dear Lord. Oh. Alright, I'll be back in a second. I'm back. Oh, you're right. It's an hour and 20. I'm thinking 120 minutes, and that's where my brain went. My brain just calculated it to pure minutes. Yeah, it's $1.20. Okay. Whew. Whew. Ugh. You can see where my brain was. Alright. We are gonna go on 3, I think. I think we'll go on 3. 1. Well, are we ready? Give me the okay before I count. That way I know we're good. Alright. 1, 2, 3. There's the ITN distribution. Okay, I believe that's the same company that distributed Blood and Honey. So that may be the similarity between these. Alright. Muted the music. Budget be 2 hours. No deleted scenes for a 2-hour movie. I don't know, there might be. We'll see. Alright. And remember, if you hear something, let me know. I'm gonna get the mic a little bit closer to me. That way I can turn down the gain. Pier 47. Somebody didn't notice you? Huh? Did he sound like this? Actually, wait a minute. If this is Steamboat Willie, he ain't even gonna talk. So I will say, I saw a spoiler on a cameo at least. This movie, I think, turns into Freddy vs. Jason. Or at least becomes that, it seems like, at some point. So, I just want to point that out. I got spoiled looking for the image. I love that all of these movies do the same thing where they give us the POV of the villain for a second, and all they do is muffle the audio. Delicious. Hello? 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 Hey, you must be new here. I actually used to work that job before they moved me to the day shift. Oh no, Daniel, we got the wrong boat. There was no hurry to you trying to take her out. Strangling her with her own intent. That's a new one, man. Oh boy. That's the one positive to a Steamboat Willie movie. I can do my Mickey impersonation the entire time. Hey, where'd you go, good looking? Don't you want to check out the boat? Yeah, Art doesn't seem to be a fan of utilizing the bodies, just cutting them up. And I respect that about him. He understands. I will say from a silhouette, that mouse mask works really well. When you can't see anything, it's just a dark silhouette. Behind the killer in this. He's Tigger in Blood and Honey too. That explains so much about the... I think a lot of the actors are going to be the same. I think a lot of the actors are going to be the same. I mean, it's the same distribution company. ITN does all of these. All the ones that I talked about, except for one, is ITN. The other is Gravitas, which is owned by Anthem Entertainment. Just thought I'd say that. I did not know that until a couple months ago. When I was... No, it was about like 6 months ago when I was looking up Gravitas Ventures. Just to see what the latest movies they had done were. And I found out it was Anthem. I like this move. Get it, Willie? Do this some more. I like that it's if Steamboat Willie turned into the Joker. Wouldn't you like to know how I got these scars? My father was a drunk. One of the actresses in this is literally labeled B-movie Scream Queen. Oh, that's great. You have a pro soccer player in this? Do you play with Messi? Talking male or female? And look, I pulled out the fucking Slytherin Stein for this. Because I respect it. Oh, you thought you were getting away? No, I don't think so. Oh, yeah, that makes sense because, I believe the creators of Blood and Honey are British, so that makes sense. That makes sense. So, yeah, that checks. I will say I'm still excited for the Pinocchio one because I think the puppet that they have for the Pinocchio one looks really good. That little bit that they leaked out of the puppet, like I think almost a year ago now. Oh, it looks so good. It legitimately looked frightening. None of these names, I think, are sounding familiar. Oh, the voice of Louis Santer as the killer. So I assume that's Tigger and Blood and Honey 2. Which once again, we can say Blood and Honey 2 was actually pretty good for what it was. Because remember, we complimented Blood and Honey 2 a ton because of what preceded it. And we can only hope that the Pooniverse gets better and better. Yeah, this man must have been in Florida getting attacked by flies that big. Are you talking the muffle effect? Or the heavy breathing? Well, apparently most actors say that British or American accents are the easiest. Oh yeah, you can hear a bit of his accent. Here, I'll do it without the headphones, so you can hear it fully. Experience it in its entirety. Bruh, bruh, is it just me or did it look like he had like a case with no phone in it at first? Did they just reference the other movie I brought up? Dude, are we gonna have to watch Mouseboat Massacre so we can get lore to Mouse of Horrors? Are we gonna have to connect this timeline? There's too much lore. Yeah, you don't want to go. You don't want to go to America. Don't do that. You will get a better education in Europe probably. Go there. Yeah, nobody pronounces Edinburgh like he did. I pronounce it Edinburgh solely because I've heard it too much. Because Joe Hendry, a bunch of people. So, like, I've just heard it too much. Like, if you've heard the pronunciation enough, you probably pronounce it properly. But yeah, most Americans would pronounce it Edinburgh. Why are you here if you're from Los Angeles? Lounge, bar, cocktail lounge. Nice. Wales? Are we in Wales? Blonde Girl's the queen of public domain horror movies? Really? So our main character, it seems, is the queen of public domain horror movies? I'm sorry, she was not in Mousetrap. And if you aren't in Mousetrap, I don't think you can be the queen of public domain horror movies. Uh, I take it she must be in all of this dude's stuff. Because I believe that this must be the same creator of Blood and Honey. Blood and Honey, Cinderella's Curse, Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, Mouse of Horrors, and Fairest of them all. All of those, I think, except for Blood and Honey 1 and Neverland Nightmare, are written by the same dude. That's the same dude who wrote this, who wrote all of those. Because Fairest of them all, fun fact, that's on Peacock too, as well as I believe Prime. Cinderella's Curse, I don't remember. I feel like I saw it on Prime as well. But yeah, all of those are written by the same dude. We're gonna have to watch them all so we learn the lore, man. That is a loud fucking phone. Oh yeah, you got the salt over your shoulder. Ooh, that's gonna burn. More complicated than multiple timelines, yeah. We're gonna have to learn the lore, man. That's gonna be our specialty. We're gonna have the movie knowledge that nobody ever wants, and that's the lore of the Pooniverse timeline. I'm excited though that she's in Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. Happy about that. So we'll recognize an actress in there. Hmm. That's weird. Dude, they're really trying to get this other movie going. You understand the public domain horror timeline more than I understand Dragon Ball's timeline? Yes, you will. And it's gonna be fantastic. We're gonna understand this timeline like people understand the One Piece the knowledge for One Piece. They're gonna have 1,000 plus episodes of knowledge. We're gonna hit them with, well, did you know this about Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and how it's connected to Mouse of Horrors, and how that's connected to Fairest of them all. Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, I, if you had a bingo card of like all the stupid shit, like calling out um movie references, shits like that, they've hit almost everything already. Because they just made reference to The Fly. Out your fucking mouth. Oh! Okay, is there any chance we actually see what he looks like under the mask? This man's just ripping into him. Are we sure he's not part vampire? Yeah, go back to your chocolate factory. Yeah, you're gonna go out with something. Maybe not a bang. Maybe a ho ho. I'll give them credit for not. No. No, they're not showing him already. Oh my god, it's our boy. Already we're getting the cameo? See, I got this spoiled for me that Pooh was in the movie. That's our boy. So timeout. Time let's so this deranged doctor is the same doctor that created Pooh and Friends? This is this the FNAF doctor? Christopher Robin. Yeah, when in the timeline is this with Pooh? Yeah, where is this in the timeline for our boy Pooh? So what you're telling me is Frankenstein over here created Winnie the Pooh and I guess Mickey. I do like that the mask for for the mouse, the mouth moves when he moves his. I like that. It's a shit mask, but it moves. That's cool. The anime wife. Now you add some anime to it. This is right up our alley. We got blood and honey lore. We've got animu. Hey, perfect. It's the fun. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so they're dead. Looks 50 years older than the rest of them. I was gonna say the same thing. I was gonna say the same thing. I'm like, she looks way too old to be hanging out with them. He's like, yo, Pooh, what up? Yo, Mickey. Why, hello. Well, wait. Hey, Pooh, what's going on? Oh, Mickey. I've run into some trouble. Oh, bother. Oh, so Mickey gets Minnie first. Got it. It's literally Freddy versus Jason now. This does not fit with the Blood and Honey timeline. I'm just saying. We've got we've got a Joker. We've got Joker Mickey and Lumberjack Pooh in the middle of Wales doing things. I kind of like that stupid shit like that. That's what makes these movies just fucking stupid and funny. Why are we scalping him, Mickey? Okay. Yeah, where's the rest of the clubhouse? You think the doctor has thought of the idea of creating a dog and duck? Like a humanoid dog and a humanoid duck? The app? Oh my god, he's on Tinder! The story of a guy's girl who got mad he had a Tinder account when they met on Tinder. I that's terrible looking. That was awful looking. Oh, I loved that so much. That looks so bad. I love that Mickey's just doing this in broad daylight. He's just like, yeah, everybody can see. I can understand like not like getting mad at him for still having the account when you're together to some degree. But as long as you know he's not using it, you should be fine with it. Yeah, this dude's just booking it. Oh, Mickey laughed. Dude, what's the kill count to now? That's 2, 3, 4, 5. We're up to 6 people already? At least he was safe. He put the bar down. He believes in his own safety. I see what you did there, Jan. That's good. I like that. I like that. Good job. Good job. It's too late for help. No one will save you now. Oh, he just brought her entirely back. He didn't even cut any pieces off. Could be many, maybe. What? Oh, so he created Pooh second. So Dr. Rupert. We're gonna have to go back and legitimately, we're gonna have to do a deep dive of lore of Blood and Honey and see if this dude is mentioned in Blood and Honey in 1 or 2. Because they do mention a doctor in 2. We'll have to see what his name is. We're gonna have to create the Pooniverse iceberg, man. God. I love that this has become part of the stream is the Pooniverse. I'm the Pooniverse streamer. Did not have that for myself, but you know what? I'll gladly take it. I will take my throne as the man who keeps his eyes on the lore of the Pooniverse. Oh no, Pooh's got a hammer. He whacked too hard. Pooh, my guy, you know the rules. But did not appear in anything before this, but maybe he was mentioned. Yeah, that I want to see if the doctor was mentioned. Because remember, the second one mentions a doctor. The second one has that whole point where he's reading shit and it mentions a doctor. We might have to go back and look at Blood and Honey 2 and see if there's actually a Dr. Rupert whatever. Or purely Dr. Rupert. Is this fair even open? Oh. Relatable. 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 Not relatable. I don't normally see a Joker-esque mouse walking towards me. Oh, man. I will say, his mannerisms are fucking great. I did like him as Tigger and... Don't. Just me, then. No, I see a giant bear. I see a giant bear in suspenders. That's what I see normally. I really do like this guy's mannerisms. And I do remember saying when we watched Blood and Honey 2 that I loved that his character was essentially just Freddy Krueger. It's just Tigger cosplaying as Freddy Krueger, and that was awesome. And he did a good job. And now he's just Mickey fused with the Joker. Which technically, I've got a Joker cosplay suit that I could put on. I could just become this man. Except I'd actually just start doing the Mickey impersonation while I go around being this guy. You spin me right round, baby. One bad day can make a mouse go mad. You understand that, Gordon? It just takes one bad day. That's the same shot. I'm not gonna lie, I did not think she was gonna die very early. I thought she was gonna last, given she seemed to be the love interest for the one um for the one character. So I thought she was gonna last pretty long. Thanks for the arm. Oh, she gave him a hand. You can't tell me they told him to do that. He took liberties. I love this man. Yeah, why you hitting yourself? Why you hitting yourself? Oh god, this man is getting up into art territory for me. He's just hanging there. You guys are just gonna chat while this dude's hanging out? Why did you say it 3 times? You're gonna say what again? What body part you taking from her? The most merciful killing. Yeah, yeah, just stabbed through the midsection. Done. He was good with that one. I think he liked the fact that she didn't turn around and he thought it was funny. Some public domain classical music, anyone? Welcome to the madhouse, Batman. My favorite place to be. So what do you think, Bats? I need just Joker lines for the. Oh my god, I looked up Joker quotes and I forgot there was that whole thing where dude bros were posting Joker quotes on the internet. Oh, I entirely forgot about that little period of time. God, it's so bad. Does he know it killed Maggie was there? That's a good point. That's a good point. Oh, took the suit off. He knows. Wait, did he throw piranhas? Okay. They might have been jellyfish, but he seemed to be like eaten alive almost. Didn't seem like he was just stung. I imagine this whole time he's just looking at her through the glass. She's going, I believe whatever. Well, no, wait, gotta do it in Mickey. I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger. Are these just all like movie Batman quotes that I found? Because that's no fun. Oh no, I could see this Mickey saying this right now while he's taking out everyone. Well, no one's laughing now. Had to unzip the jacket. What is? I love this. I love this so much. Like, you know what's sad about these movies is these are the fun type of bad movies where they're not just bad, they're funny bad. Yeah, he cut her stomach just to get some lubricant on the fucking slide apparently. God, I love these. I did not expect this to be like this, and I'm so happy it is. This easily could have been like trying to take itself seriously, but I feel like it's very evident they aren't. Now was this movie was after Blood and Honey, so they realized what they did with Blood and Honey. They had to have. So I believe at this point they were just not taking anything seriously at all because Blood and Honey tried to take itself seriously initially, and that's what made it a god awful movie. This one doesn't. That's what makes it great. I think we have to give big props to Joker Mickey. He's making the movie. And also, our main protagonist here has barely been in this movie at all. Hi, Dr. Rupert. You better ask them if they're fans of the 100 Acre Woods. Yeah, the subtitles are off a bit. Joker Mickey's back. That was a crazy magic trick. Did you guys see that? That was I did not expect him to pull a knife out from his sleeve. You know what I hate saying this, but I totally believe it. You can't tell me this dude wasn't a haunt actor before he started doing this, cuz he has the mannerisms of a haunt actor where he knows how close to get to him without getting too close to him for certain things. Uh, yeah. Yeah, you can't tell me this guy wasn't a haunt actor. He can sense the main character powers, I bet. His name is Mouse? This is how we're giving backstory. Girls, girls, girls. I don't know why we dropped so many frames. Dear Lord. What? Okay, Willie, why do you like intestine so much? I need to know. I need to know what's up with him and intestines. He really likes intestine. Is he gonna put a smile on that face? Let me put a smile on that face. No, never mind. We still need eyeballs, apparently. Don't eat it. You may need that. Bro. What a real eyeball search cue ball. Didn't realize this was an eye for an eye match. What the hell? Okay. Yeah. I feel like so much is missing. Yeah, how did they figure out about the killer? I will say, I do love um I do love frantic British acting. It's funny. No, that you can't expect good audio mixing. Don't expect good audio mixing out of these movies. We know this. He told him to go into town, so he had to leave the fairgrounds. Once again, really like his mannerisms. Why is it always the killers that are the good part? Like, the good parts are what should be the good parts. The killers are always fun in these. Fucking darts? Really? We're going to that point? I I love these movies are so stupid. It's great. Mind freak. Dear Lord, he ran all the way here? Or did he drive? You stay away from me. Once again, you can't tell me this man was not a haunt actor at some point. Like, this dude was totally at, like, whatever it, whatever the British equivalent, or I should say European equivalent of, like, Halloween Horror Nights is. It was totally a haunt actor. Just went around trying to spook people. He'd be great at it. 'Cause half of that is just mannerisms. I love that Chloe has done absolutely nothing. And Mickey's just like, she's got plot armor, so I'm totally into it. I'm gonna do a quick Google search. I do like that a lot of people were like, Blood and Honey 2 was a lot better. And I'm happy about that because we all agree that it was better. Still not great, but. Go, Chloe, go. You've got to make it to a sequel. How'd you get away from him? Weren't you going to fight him? I feel like there's a whole scene we missed. I like that the dad said, "Who's Kim? Is Kim not one of her friends that he knows about?" Yeah, no scalping. How the fuck did her mom die? How the fuck did her mom die? Hey, I don't want to lose you like I lost your mom. You know, when she was killed by a terrifying mouse. Oh, oh, Asik, welcome to the stream. You weren't here when we were picking the movies. We're almost done with this one. We've only got 22 minutes left, 22 and a half. But I was looking for better movies to watch. We're either going to watch Megan 2.0 or Smile 2 next. And I found a whole bunch of terrible films. There was this one, Mouseboat Madness, or no, Mouseboat Massacre. Yup. Well, no, Kim is apparently still alive, from what we know right now. And according to our main character who has plot armor. Um, there's Mouseboat Massacre, this one. Well, we enjoyed Megan. So I was like, hey, Megan 2.0 we might at least enjoy. I have not seen anything from Megan 2, so I have no idea how it is. And Smile 2, I just haven't watched yet, so. Apparently absolutely sucked. Ooh. Uh-oh. But that's right up our alley. That's right up our alley, then. Megan 2.0 is right up our fucking alley. Now, I will say, the synopsis sounds bad. And the director admit they misread the audience. Oh, that makes me want to watch it even more now. Really? Smile 2 might be in your top 5? I mean, I don't think it'll ever... I don't know if it'll get that high for me. I mean, nothing for me touches the original Strangers in the Lighthouse. Oh, so good. So good. Oh, hey, there's Pooh. But yeah, as I was saying with the other movies, there are also 2 Popeye the Sailor Man movies that I found as well. Shiver Me Timbers and Popeye's Revenge. So we have a lot of bad horror movies to watch this month. I'm sure we'll have some more movie nights before the finale with Terrifier 3 on Halloween. which I'm excited because we're gonna watch the Christmas Terrifier movie on Halloween. It's gonna be great. Nothing like a little nightmare, a little Christmas on Halloween. No, you can't burn down the place. Not as long as Pooh Bear's there. He's got a third movie to make. Still hyped for part 4? Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to watch Terrifier 3. I'm so excited for Halloween to come. It's gonna be great. In comparison, Megan 1 had a budget of 12 mil and made 181. Megan 2 had a budget between 15 to 25 and only made 39 mil. Ooh, at least they made profit, but probably not really. When you look at everything that goes into it, they probably didn't make profit. They may have gone even. How dare you? So they're gonna use Chloe's head for the bride. Okay. Megan was to the level of a mythical character like Superman, where we could do anything with her and enjoy it. Compared her to Superman after just one movie. I mean, I I will say what was fun about the movie was literally the fact that it was, you know, stupid yet terrifying at the same time at points. And they worked with that and did a good job with it. It was essentially just New Age Chucky, not taken as seriously, in my opinion. They shouldn't have seen it as Superman. That's a definite. We're still gonna watch it at some point for movie night. That's guaranteed, especially if it's bad. That's even better. We'll have to tandem it with a better movie then, but it's hard to find good horror movies on streaming services now because like I've watched all the really really good ones already. Like I could have put Talk to Me on the list, but I've watched that one. I want stuff that I hadn't seen yet. Cuz Talk to Me, oh, if you have not watched Talk to Me, watch it. That movie is so fucking good. It might be my favorite A24 film, and Midsommar is up there. Hyping this up like it's Batman vs Superman with the sound effects, YouTube quality homemade video. Hey, I said it was Freddy versus Jason, so I was a little more accurate. Oh, hey Mick, what up? Chloe's dad is dead. Mickey wins. Mickey wins. Y2K at some point. It's not exactly good, but it's entertaining. Was that the one Was that like I forget what they did with that? Was that the one that was about like the crash making like zombies or something? Cuz I remember the oh, it's got Rachel Ziegler in it. Oof. Oof. That's hit or miss. With just seeing her in it, oof, hit or miss. Cuz that's how her movies normally go. I'm excited for the Black Phone too. I really enjoyed the Black Phone. A lot of people shit on it. Fred Durst is. I've got to watch it. Fred Durst is in the movie. I've got to watch Y2K. Fucking Fred Durst is in the movie. You got me now. Oh, it's on HBO Max. Ugh. Come on. Why are all the good ones on HBO Max? I also want to watch Heretic, Sinners, but all of those are on HBO Max. I don't have it, so Machine's taking over at the Millennium. Yeah, okay. That's what it was. Because I remember watching the trailers. Because I was like, oh, that's fucking great. They're making a movie about Y2K. Because hell, I was only 7, but me and my friends always made jokes about the fact that the computers were going to crash. I love the look of Heretic. It looks so good. And I was like, oh, I really want to watch it. That and Sinners are like at the top of my watch list of films I want to watch, but of course they're on HBO Max. I thought Heretic would have moved over to something else as well by now, but it hasn't, and it upsets me. Sinners, I kind of get because that's still decently relevant. It's still new enough that it makes sense not to move it yet. Oh, also want to point out the writer of this movie wrote the Humpty Dumpty movies. Found that out last night as well, so 24, and that's why they have a lot of those ones. Oh, I thought Paramount had a deal with them because a lot of their movies were on Paramount for the longest. That's how I watched Midsommar and Talk to Me. Which Talk to Me currently is on Paramount. No, no, Pooh Bear. No. I liked Midsommar. Although I like cult shit. I do want to watch The Whale and Beau is Afraid. Those two I wouldn't mind seeing as well. Nicolas Cage version of The Wicker. No. No, this is not where it ends. Yeah, I know a lot of it is because of the Warner Brothers stuff. I always kind of take notes of what movie is produced by what company. That's why I'm wondering where Weapons is going to go because it's Sony, and I believe Sony has a deal with Netflix. So, come on, Netflix, get fucking Weapons. Because that movie looks so good. Okay, this is literally them trying to make an art thing at this point. They're trying to make him art at this point. Because this is 100% what art would do. Oh, that's fucking great. That's fucking great. I want Weapons on there as quick as physically possible. That movie looks so good. And the fact that the tagline is just essentially some weird shit went down. Really? It was released by Warner Brothers? I saw Sony being the distributor, so I thought it was Sony. Or were they only the distributing rights? How is Pooh still alive? I've got so many questions. Is he regenerative? I don't remember. Well, no, I think he was. In Blood and Honey, I believe he regenerated. I thought it was Sony. I'm checking IMDb right now. I swore it was Sony. I mean, it makes sense that Warner Bros. Would have it, because literally all the good fucking... It's New Line Cinema, which I thought was a Sony company. Let's see. Where's all the shit that I'm looking for? I like that I can't find any of the actual, like, production credits that I'm looking for. What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Oh god, I'm shocked this is still going. I could have sworn I saw Sony at some point when I was checking these. Well, now there it is, Warner Brothers. Well. God damn it, all the good movies are on HBO Max. Why? Say cheese. Oh, Lord. All the backhand. Leave it to Mickey to have a good pimp hand. This movie was more fun when there were a lot more characters. Did he just... You know what? That's a hell of a kill. I don't like the line of say cheese. She said it twice. And it was the same line used. Like they used the same take. But like fucking mouse is still here? This movie went from like it was funny and made like I liked the stupidity of it to okay, now they've just literally and figuratively jumped the shark. It's a pew pew stick. That was a hell of a shot for someone who's probably never used a gun. that is that supposed to be just a chain or like barbed chain? Because that is the fakest looking chain. That's some great ADR right there. That's some good old. What was that effect? Oh my god, they ran out of money now. Yeah, they ran out of money now. What is this? No, 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 no. We're not gonna act like we didn't just see that. We are not gonna act like we didn't just see that. Also, Nosferatu is an option if we want to watch Nosferatu, because that's on Prime as well, and I haven't watched that yet. And that's got Willem Dafoe in it. What the fuck was that last bit? What was with the ADR? Because they ADR'd so much shit there at the end. What was with that fucking like pull down whatever the fuck effect that they did? What was with the CG of her breaking the glass and the water smashing and then them moving at like 3 times speed? What the fuck would that last like 30 seconds? No, I think Sharknado would have had that shit beat. Like OG Sharknado, I think would beat that in CGI. What the fuck? Like nothing was that bad until then. Like I legitimately thought the movie was like for what it is. I thought it was okay until that, and then it became exactly what we joked that it was gonna be. Like for what it is, which is a god awful movie. I thought it was stupid and funny at times. So yeah, fine. If we're talking actual film, it's awful. But like that end is what the fuck? From even like a humor aspect, it was terrible. Okay. So, our options. Let's see what's in my stuff here on the movie list. I also want to watch Wolfman at some point. It's apparently terrible. I've seen so much bad about it. But it's Lee Winhelm. Yeah, they 100% ran out of money. That's definite. But we've got Nosferatu. We can watch that. It's like, dude, Nickelodeon 2010 CGI. Once again, I think that's better than what we just saw. Uh, I haven't watched the first Omen either. That was on here. I don't know if that's gonna be any good. Oh, I did think about, since I have Paramount Plus, we could do a Paranormal Activity marathon one night if we wanted to, because all the Paranormal Activities are on Paramount, so that's just a thing. That's a possibility. Um, deleted plot, crucial scenes. The boy No Mio or whatever it was get killed. Then only Chloe and her friend were there. Yeah. How'd the news learn of it? Yep. Yeah. There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions. From a like pure thematic standpoint, that movie is god awful. It's one of the worst. I'd argue the mean one has a better plot. But we've got Smile 2, Nosferatu. We can watch Megan 2.0. Only because we enjoyed the first Megan, since now I've heard it is god awful. I'm looking and seeing what else I've got on my list here that's a possibility. Ooh, Sleepy Hollow's on Paramount. I didn't realize that. That's just a fun movie. Mousetrap had a better plot. At least we knew what the fuck was happening. True. And that movie, I'd say, is worse. Outside of that last bit of CGI. Ooh, Sweeney Todd's on here. That's not really anything to worry about. The Invisible Man is also a possibility. I've never watched that. That's on Peacock. I've heard Evil Dead Rise is not good. I believe that's on Peacock. We could watch the world's greatest film in Birdemic. That movie is fantastic. Said no one ever. Let me check back to Peacock for a second. See what else I've got over there. Also, I have Brightburn on my list, but I know that movie's not great either. I just like the idea of evil Superman, and I've never watched it. That's the only reason that's on my list. Well, what's it called? Oh, we could watch American Psycho. It's been like, I don't know how long since I've seen any of American Psycho. Paranormal Activity? What the fuck? Yep, those are your options. Or we watch another terrible movie and hope it's better. Once when the characters... That's good. That's pretty good. Is that on Prime? I'll put that on my list. Maybe we'll add that to the movie night. We can start a Paranormal Activity with that. A Paranormal Activity marathon with that. But what are you guys thinking for our second of the double feature? Just have to put the original Paranormal Activity on my watch list just to have it there. Could also watch The Ring. Because I'm trying to find mainly movies I haven't seen, but I'm always down to watch a good movie that I have seen. Like, if we wanted to watch any of the Scream movies, I would be down. Because that series is great. Here's the real question. Are we feeling a really good movie, or do we want to watch just something stupid? That's really the first thing we've got to figure out for the double feature. If we want to watch something that actually might be good, we should pick one of the better movies. Now, if we just want to watch something that might be better, but stupid, then we could go with just about anything. Because almost any of the movies might be better. Oh, also, did you guys know they have VHS Halloween now? That's on AMC Plus. I don't have it, but it's just on there. I've seen ads for it. I will say, if you've never watched Oculus, it's a really good story. Terrible horror movie. It would have been really good as a drama. I think it is an awful horror movie. Of course that's on HBO Max. Why wouldn't it be on HBO Max? It's just my favorite Halloween movie of all time. Why would it not be on HBO Max? Dude, every movie I come across, I'm like, oh, hey, that movie. I see the little fucking yellow basket, and then I see HBO Max. I'm like, bruh. Yeah, the universe wants me to get HBO Max. Yeah, if you're wondering what I scrolled over, it was Trick or Treat. I absolutely love that movie. It is not the greatest movie ever made, but I think it is phenomenal. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. We've watched it on movie night before. Oh, it's such a good movie. I know the director wanted to do more, but then the opportunity for Krampus came along and all that, and every Trick or Treat 2 was pushed to the wayside. I did not know it was Warner Brothers, given it's been a couple years since I've watched it. So, yeah, I did not realize what it's who produced it. So that one legitimately, I did not know. So what are we feeling? Bad, stupid, bad movie, or really good movie? He co-wrote the 2019 Godzilla? Really? I didn't realize that. Oh, which clip was that? Which YouTube clip was that, Addison? Because there's a couple I could think about, but there's one in particular that a lot of people enjoy for reasons. That is a good one. That is a good one. I was thinking of the werewolf striptease, but that is a good one. Go watch Charlie Brown. But Charlie Brown's an asshole. I forget the kid's name. Dear Lord, that's a lot of screaming from the Paranormal Activity. All right. Here's the options I'll give you. If we want to watch a bad movie that might be better, we either go Screamboat or Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, because I think both of those will be better than any bad movie we'll see on Prime. If we want to go good movie, we go Smile 2, Nosferatu. Yeah, that's probably it on the list of stuff I've got. Or the OG Paranormal Activity, because that movie is actually well done for what it is. I don't really think outside of Smile 2, we don't have like a Blink Twice this run. And it upsets me. I don't feel like we have a blink twice this run. You've never watched any Paranormal Activity? I think I've watched the first 3. I don't think I watched from 4 onward. But I watched 1 and 2. I know that. I think I watched 3. And I don't believe I've watched 4 and on. I just know the story becomes very convoluted. Whew. So what are we feeling? And we can always roll the d20 as well if we want to just roll the d20 between those 4. I can roll the virtual d20. At least we're getting a slight break here in between whatever the fuck that ending was. You leaning maybe Paranormal Activity? I'm down with that. I'm down with it. Addisic, you gonna join us with Paranormal Activity? That's on Paramount Plus, or however you wish to watch it. I'm gonna set it up to get me to the quadruple zeros, and then I'm gonna have to get a photo for it. Oh, look at you, Paramount Plus, only giving me a 30-second ad. I appreciate that. Now, it has been, ooh, I don't even want to know how many years since I've seen the original Paranormal Activity. Nope. Okay. I have paused it. So you guys get ready while I get this image. Hi. Because they've got all the Naked Gun movies. I'll have to watch those at some point. Those feel like good things to have on in the background while I'm editing. Just something random like that. Whoa, that's a big image. That was a much larger image than I thought it was. I think I was going to have to fix it this month. Oh, that's not what I wanted to mess with. Oh. This is somewhat difficult. Utilizing my mouse on the couch. There we go. Alright. So let me know when you guys are ready, and I'll give you the count. And we'll go on 3. Whew. What the? I'm seeing weird fucking things, man. Crazy. Crazy. Double checking some things real quick. And we will get going. You ready? Okay, we're all ready. Good. On the count of 3, I'm going to double check. Sure. Yep. 1, 2, 3. We have flashing lights and language. Paramount Pictures would like to thank the families of Micah Slott and Kate Featherston in the San Diego Police Department. No nudity? B-rated horror movie. I will say the one thing I always remember about this movie is the ending, and I do love it. I do love the last shot of this movie. Don't ask to see the viewfinder. That's not how that works. You're not directing. Their office in front of the kitchen. Apparently, these people. The one thing I do love about this movie, it did start the whole idea of, like, Blair Witch Project was right. We got to do it like this. Like, Blair Witch Project was a huge hit. Everybody loved it. Nobody thought the idea was good. Like, nobody in Hollywood was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Then 2007 came along and Paranormal Activity, and they were all like, oh, it works. Oh, we gotta do that. Wow, wow, wow. What do they have on in the back? Is that in Cloverfield 1? Yep. I mean, it started the trend of the self found footage. There we go. It started the trend again of the found footage films. And personally, I do love me a good found footage movie. There's a right and wrong way to do found footage, and you do it right, oh, it's real good. They're operational. I did forget that the haunting was already going on, and that's why they got the camera. I will say that. Story movie, which was 50-50 found footage. Nope. Just some knocking, my guy. That's not weird. It's just rats in the walls. He's telling you to tune the guitar. Yeah. The spirit just doesn't think you're playing properly. Knit one, pearl two. You're giving away feet for free. And to think, this was before it was a big thing. What's funny too is before stream I was watching some reaction content. They were reacting to a to some unfiction, which if you don't know what that is, it's essentially like ARGs. They were reacting to one of those. It was pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Called School Rumors. It wasn't bad. We are dropping all the frames. I don't know why. We settled back. The internet doesn't like me today. Yeah. Been together for a while. She's wearing a t-shirt and pink boxers. Okay, so 208. We start getting things happening. Just your average thumping, creaking. Here's the question: is CoinNet product placement? Oh, we're getting the psychic? That's like me with the playlist for this month. Bitcoin, man. Put your money in Bitcoin. Right now. Do it. Tesla. What's he, '07? Yeah, put your money in Tesla. Stock will go big time. Or sorry, this is '06. A whole tree years. Ooh, English major. He's a stock bro. This man's a finance bro. So we've got an English major and finance bro. They are not making money. How are you making money in San Diego? Yeah, they cannot afford this house. He must be doing really well right now in stocks. Be making absolutely nothing teaching kids to be outsiders. Don't forget, you gotta read Lord of the Flies first. Is '06? Those kids are, if she's teaching high school, those kids are definitely reading Lord of the Flies at some point. To talk about that, highly recommend Yellow Jackets. That's on Paramount Plus. It's a series. I haven't finished it yet, but first two seasons pretty good. I was about to enter high school. I was what, eighth grade, I believe. If my math is correct. I will say, rewatching this, knowing a little bit of the story that goes into it, couple things make more sense. It's just giving you ASMR. It's great. Quit complaining. Most of the activities in here can be taken way out of context. I don't know. We didn't see much of the activity. You guys hear that? No negative thoughts. It'll spur on hauntings. So, Jaren, I'm sorry. You're fucked being a Raiders fan. You're going to be haunted by the ghost of the Raiders. See, I got positive thoughts now because, Jags are good. Once we finish this, once we finish this movie, I'll give you my picks in the stream, Jaren. Because I almost forgot about that until I brought up the Raiders. Don't you dare say that. Don't you dare say that. Miles Jack one down, man. Miles Jack one down. Don't you bring that fucking Ouija board in. That's the only thing that I 100% hate. Like, I am neither a skeptic nor a believer. I ride that fence where it's like, it could be a thing, but I've never seen it, so I can't say for certain. But I do not like Ouija boards. I don't like them. There's something about them I just don't like. They're the only thing. See, IGS has told me all about, like, him seeing some spirits and such. I've never witnessed it, so I can't be like, oh yeah, it's definitely. But I'm not gonna sit there and go, oh no, it's not real at all. I'm never gonna say that. It's just like I can't prove it, so I'm like, it might be a thing. But I will say, um, years on years ago, I was in the guest bedroom over as mom's house, and I will say that guest bedroom one night only, it felt like I was being watched as I was trying to sleep. It felt like there was somebody right next to the bed doing like looking over at me. Like it felt like that. It really felt like that. That's the only time I can say I felt something like that. Never again in the guest bedroom, but that one time. It felt like there were multiple eyes on me. Wow, wow, wow. Night number 3. The ghost 100% watched. Okay, so everything seems to happen around 208, 209, something around there. Oh, we're past the witching hour. Well past the witching hour. Good morning. Good morning, San Diego. Hello, Sanford. You are listening to Sanford Sports Radio. I'm Jonathan West. They've got evidence. And that one guy who sees the evidence, is going to go, hey, it was just a string. That's how they did it. Oh, look at the little spider. Oh, look at him. Don't antagonize, or you'll get scritchety scratched. You don't know. It could be human after all. It could be human after all. Should put the house on Zillow and leave. Look at all the beautiful artwork. Hey, Baphomet. He's the type of guy who's like excited by the fact that there's a ghost and wants to know more. I mean, she's been living with it for a long time, so it's kind of like, hey, I'm kind of tired of this shit. I do think if you're moving in with someone, first thing you should say is, "Hey, this is my demon." Like, that would probably be a good thing to tell someone. Yo, have you met Jeffrey, my demon? He's pretty chill. Gonna have to make blood sacrifices every third Tuesday. And this man does not accept goat blood. This is Baphomet, my demon. Relax, he's a vibe and the life of the party. People love him so much, he's got his own statue. He's essentially Tom Brady. I couldn't remember if this was the time or not. He's Tom Brady on demon time. So just before 3 o'clock. He really is. He's really grabbing the camera, bruh. She's not okay. She's not okay. Oh, we got an EMP. We got an EVP. Time out. I think I recognize what it's saying. Spider 2Y banana. If you're gonna buy a Ouija board, it better be a Barbie one. Ghost is a Groot. Oh. I got 2 questions, sir. Why is your name pronounced Mika and it's spelled Micah? I've got questions. Also, why the fuck are you trying to antagonize this thing? It's night 13. It's been 2 weeks. It's 3:13. Well, about to be 3:14 a.m. That's past the witching hour. It's well past when wins become losses. Conveniently, I just heard emergency sirens, and I wasn't sure if they were on the movie or not for a second. And it's not to give the ghost excuses to make you look foul. Ghost, if you're watching me, do what you gotta do, but leave me out of it. Was I the only one who thought the reflection of his hand was somebody's hand outside? Because for a second there, I'm like, whoa, there's something outside. Fucking hand outside. I will say the one thing, I'm happy rewatching this solely because it reminds me how good of a job they did setting the mood of this movie. You do get in that very comfortable mode where then something happens and you immediately are now on edge. I wanna swing on the chandelier. Somebody call Toad. $3.21. Yeah, they're just starting a rave. Hope that guy ate whatever. He's doing it for the content. They're in the walls. I heard YouTube was a thing and is trying to claim it before Fred does. I feel like that is one thing that really didn't hit YouTube early, I feel like, or at least I never saw a lot of it back in the early days, was ghost footage. I did not ever see a lot of ghost footage back in the early days of YouTube. So that feels like something that never really hit early. And that surprises me that it didn't. Nowadays, you're gonna get ghosts that start giving EVPs, and it's just gonna be K-pop demon hunters. They're just gonna be. I respect this man for the Holy Grail references. What is your quest? What is the wingspan? What is the wing speed velocity of a sparrow? It's growling, sir. That doesn't sound like something happy. Oh my god, this man's using Audacity. I just realized that's a very early version of Audacity. That's what I used to record audio for commentary. So Night 15. Yesterday in 2006. Uh-oh. What was it? 1:36 in the morning. Dear Lord, she's been standing there for over an hour. Make it almost 2. I was just waiting for a loud noise to happen. Where do you go? You okay? Where you at? You need some air? You know, sometimes you just need some air. Well, that's not weird at all. Uh-oh. Spaghettios. Oh no, they turned on your analog television. And they don't have it on channel 3. That's for all my people who are old enough to remember. But fucking shit. I knew she was going to be there, and even I was a little thrown off that she was there. But, that's a joke for all my people who aren't enough to remember having to turn the TV to channel 3 to do anything. I was just trying to watch Tsunami. I mean, let's see, 3 in the morning, Inuyasha's on, I know that much. Well, no, in 2006, Case Closed. Case Closed is coming on in about 2 hours. I know that because I would try and wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to watch Case Closed. Really releases that spirit bomb he's been building up for 6 episodes. Little did you know it took 2 more episodes. We're gonna do the right thing. We're gonna Linda Blair this shit up. Oh no, you even got a stylized one that you think looks cool because it looks satanic. You could have easily just gone the Barbie one. You could have easily gone the Hasbro Barbie one. Come on, sir. Everyone knows if you're gonna do it. Barbie. Guess who's sleeping on the couch tonight? You like her? She's got her head on straight. See how long it stays on straight. Oh, I don't think the air conditioning should be that strong. I really wish we could see what it was saying. That's fire. I translate. Fuck you. On the Luigi board? She very angry now. I thought the ghost talked to himself before just putting it on fire. Yep. He left a message. Dude, I felt that one. I will say, her acting as the movie goes on is a very good part of the movie. Because I remember I remember her acting as the movie goes on, and it gets very, very good as the movie goes on. Hand over her heart, Mika. No cuddles for Mika tonight. You guys need to go to bed. Is this a week? Like, is this a weeknight? This man is scientifically gonna spell out what it said. It's just Reaper from Overwatch. Die, die, die. Wherever she goes, that's where the party's at. I don't like when Mika says he has a plan. Oh, is this the baby powder? Team in third wheel is kind of a deal breaker in a relationship. Unless he's cool. Unless he's just chilling and is a vibe, then maybe not. But yeah, if he's an asshole like this one, yeah, totally. Cause you gotta have faith. Just gotta have faith. Power of George Michael. Night 17. Tomorrow in 2006. Technically, 8 minutes in 2006. Literally. It's crazy that this movie's nearly 20 years old. Oh, that low humming noise. What if? What if he was smart and then just walked over the powder? Six drills on right now. Salt the doors. Can I just point out those look like handprints more than footprints? Like, is it just me or do they look more like handprints? It wasn't a ghost at all. Somebody just lives in their roof. Which is legitimately more frightening. And some homeless guy lives in the attic. Yeah, I'd argue that's more frightening than a ghost. Okay, go get money in the bank, sir. He's got to go win money in the bank. A lot of fiberglass. Don't breathe in. Is that a videotape? No, it's a picture. Somebody is living in there. Bad insulation job, yep. Mika? Mika! Mika! Mika too. I had to do it. I had to do it. Mika, I get it. She's good looking, but run! Stupid bastard! You can't tell this man to deny what's below the belt. He's thinking with his head, not his head, sir. Also, he thinks the ghost shit's kind of cool. What you gonna do, Mika? What you gonna do? Time to call the demonologist. Big brain. Salt the doors, draw a demon trap, and start studying Latin and for exorcisms. Look for a phone book that has some boys from Kansas in it. Sammy, we got a call. It's this couple in San Diego. They're having demon issues. Turned into Patrick Warburton there for a second. go punch us a demon. His name's Homelander. He's actually my son. Dude, now... I was about to say, now he's messing with the fucking lights. The electricity bill. Shit, shit's starting to pick up. All you want, but don't you dare run up G-Bill. Once you start messing with the bills, you've crossed the line. Don't antagonize. Have you learned nothing, Micah? Or I'm sorry, Mika. Show yourself. From you two, demon. Just another demon. Can we just agree that Mika is both stupid and a terrible partner? Like, he's stupid for not asking about the demon earlier and figuring all this out. But two, he was being real good trying to stick with her, help her out, and now he's being kind of a dick. He's being kind of a Richard. It's no fucks. I'm sorry. I'm putting down the camera. Booking it. Yep. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Keep her in front of you, Mika. Genius idea. You know, towards the door, where everything is. Don't be a meat shield, sir. You look quite grumpy. That's his priority. Sacrifice her first. Yeah, but it likes her, it seems. Because it's sticking with her. It doesn't have to like him. Certainly doesn't seem like it likes him. What if? Let's just throw a wild possibility here. What if the demon feels like he's getting cocked? Like, is that possible? Possibly. It's like, yo, I was here first. I mean, it punched him in the face, obviously. I think the demon feels jelly. I think the demon's jelly, bro. Why are you checking the shower? You think the demon's hiding in the shower, sir? Demon and a 5-year-old playing hide and seek. That's a big TV. How much money do you guys make? I mean, I know she doesn't make nothing. How much does a fucking day trader make? 2006? That's a big ass TV. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna need him in a few days. Bro walked in and was like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Mika, I'm just telling you, if you give the demon what it wants, you'll be fine. Which is why you're probably using her as a meat shield if we're being honest. Yeah, hugging her is not gonna make the demon happy. Demon's gonna be like, you guys cuddling? Oh, how dare you? Those are my cuddles. I don't know if this is the one or not. Is the night where it happens? Yes, this is the night where it happens. Oh, this is like one of my favorite parts of the movie. Next to like the ending. It's like one of the everybody remembers this scene. It's also been parodied to high hell. Oh no, is it not? This night? Well, we're up now to 304. Demon Rex Ryan? Maybe. This is '06 Jets. They were pretty good. Pretty good. They got the Sanchez. It growled at you. It's an emo demon. Either that or seen. One of the two. Probably more so seen if it's growling at you. Did it roar? If it roared. Or a furry. Not no 06. Not no 06 as much. If it's '06, you're either seen or emo if you're growling slash roaring. Might have one of those dino hoodies though. Oh, now you won't leave? It took you this long, sir? Dude, this thing's just chilling now. It's just hanging out constantly. Rock, paper, scissors, the demon? Rochambeau. He's about to be like, it uncovered your feet. Oh, I didn't notice that. I don't think I ever noticed that where it's just a big shadow there. Oh, really? Diana? Huh, we know a Diana. I think those were pictures of fucking Linda Blair, but you know. Her voices in her head. They were telling her that she's insane. I don't remember that. Your footsteps her house was like, hold the phone. Movie's doing its job. Welcome to spooky season. Oh god, I forgot you are a student. All this shit is happening and you're in school? Oh, oh lord. It don't get worse. What happened? Oh, new night. Night 20. October 7th, 2006. Is this it? Is this the night? Yes, yes, yes. Bye bye. Bye bye. Oh, I love that. I love that scene. That scene is one of the best scenes in the whole damn movie. As I stated, I think the demon's jelly. Chip. Rocket chip. We're singing the Little Einsteins now. What the neighbors thinking right now? Um, who knows? I wonder if they know. Oh, what happened? That's a hell of a rug burn. Oh, never mind. That's a bite mark. Kinky. I didn't remember that part either. Demon was like, if I can't have it, nobody can, bro beans. Bro, if she's this slim, she lost a good chunk of blood, my guy. The Briscoes would have been very disappointed with him because he did not man up quick enough. We burnt the photo. She she seems cozy. I think somebody had a conversation. If I'm Mika, that that's the moment I'm fucking freaking out. Is that just a crease in the pillow or is that a stain? I think it's just a crease. I can't tell. It's gotta be Kane. Hey, this is like what I was talking about, except she's not like bent over him. If she was bent over him, like staring right in his face, if she was bent over, like trying to look at his face, that would be exactly how I felt that one night. It was very similar to that, though. Because I normally was sleeping towards the closet, but then I felt like I needed to turn over. Nope, that one Kate. Bye, Kate. No. This isn't what I think it is already. No. No, it might be. Yep, it is. Oh, I love that ending. Oh, I love that ending. Mika's body was discovered by police on August 11th, 2006. Kate's whereabouts remain unknown. Running when I had the chance. So that right there is Paranormal Activity. That last shot is still one of my favorites in horror. That it's such a good shot. Her just over him, looks at the camera, and then does the Bray Wyatt jump. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I love it. I love it. Oh, it's such a good shot. How did you feel about it, Jan, since that was your first time watching it? I forgot how good that movie does. It kind of setting in that paranoia. So it was nice to relive it after so long. How did you feel about it, though, Jan? What would you rate it? It was damn good. Yeah, you see why it started a whole trend? You see why it started a whole trend? I do believe, at least in my memory, the first three are pretty solid. The fourth one's where it starts to go downhill. So we could watch more of these as we do more movie nights. Perfect, making me feel comfy than setting me on edge. Yep, that's what it does. That's what it does. All right, let me get these game picks in. Okay. Vikings Browns. Oof. Oof, oof, oof to that one. Because you got a rookie quarterback starting against a Mike Flores defense. But you have the Minnesota Vikings against the Browns defense with Carson Wentz at the helm. And multiple offensive linemen banged up. I'm gonna, you know what? It's probably not the best choice. I'm gonna get some music going here while I make these picks. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the Browns over the Vikings, solely because that defense is probably gonna get some scores or set Gabriel up for points. Raiders Colts. The Raiders just don't look good. The Colts are better. That's the only reason I'm taking the Colts. Outside of Ashton Genty, the Raiders just have not looked solid enough, so I will take the Eagles over the Broncos. I'm going to take Houston over Baltimore. No Lamar Jackson and all those injuries. I mean, Houston, the only way you fuck that up is if you're Houston. It's Raiders' thing to beat the Colts, then lose to the Titans. You're not wrong there. You're not wrong. I just don't trust, well, yeah, I just don't trust your team enough, especially after seeing Geno throw 3 interceptions against a Chicago defense with, like, no secondary. I'll take the Dolphins over the Panthers, especially with no Chuba Hubbard. Give me Cowboys over Jets. That's got trap game, though, written all over it. Giants Saints. I think solely because they're going to ride the momentum of Jackson Dart, I'm going to take the Giants, but that could go either way. I think that game could go either way. I do also like the Giants pass rushers more. Cardinals over Titans because, I mean, the Titans just, as Cam Ward said, they're playing like ass. I'll take Bucks or Sea Chickens. That's a tough one. Even with Bucky Irving out, I feel like the Bucks have a chance. I mean, they looked good enough against Philly even without Mike Evans. Whew! Really had to sneeze. You know what? This is going to be my biggest surprise, I think, of the week. I'm going to take the Bucks over the Sea Chickens. I think the Seahawks can win that game, but I don't know. I just trust the Buccaneers for some reason. I just trust the Buccaneers. Even though they're a mess right now with injuries, I trust the Buccaneers. I'll take the Lions over the Bengals. Aiden Hutchinson will feast, and that Lions offense will score. Chargers and Commanders. Is Jaden Daniels playing? Do we know? Yes. Okay, if Jaden Daniels is playing, he is officially active. If Jaden Daniels is playing, does that make me feel more confident in the Commanders and the Chargers? I like the Chargers with the way they've been playing, but I'm going to take the Commanders with the return of Jaden Daniels and the Chargers having to try to rebound after the loss against the Giants. They're going to be hungry. That's definite, so I can totally see the Chargers winning. But I could see that boost from Jaden Daniels being enough for the Commanders. So I'm going to take the Commanders on that one. I'm going to take the Bills over the Pats, but that could go either way. It's a division game. It's going to probably be a lot closer than it should be. And then Monday Night Football. Oh, yeah, the Chargers have no healthy offensive linemen. You are right. Monday Night Football. The Chiefs versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. I will be on this couch on Monday. I will be watching the game. I will be screaming at the television. And I will be taking the Jacksonville Jaguars to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. I believe in this team. They had to prove to me they could buck trends. And they've done it 2 straight weeks. I believe this team can actually beat the Chiefs. Do I think they'll do it? That's all up in the air, but I believe it, which means I'm taking the Jags. I am homering the hell out of this one. I'm going to do it. KC's going to win 40-21. We'll see. If it's a blowout, I'm probably going to end stream early, but it would have to be a pretty massive blowout, I think, for me to feel like I need to end stream early. We'll see. I'm fully homering. 2, I do believe the Jags can win. I don't know if they will, but I do believe they can. Yep, that's my picks for this week. Did you get them all? Yep. Okay, good. Okay, next time we do movie night, who knows when that's going to be this month, but outside of the 31st, we'll keep Paranormal Activity on the list. So if we want to do like Paranormal Activity 2, we can do that. You're gonna continue your trend from last year and homering every week. Hey, it's an idea. I almost was gonna do that this year, but like they had to prove to me they could win on the West Coast before I could trust them on the West Coast, and they did. They did. So, yeah, I may be taking the Jags every single fucking game for the rest of the year. I might be doing it. But next movie night will, at worst, be the 31st. And we'll figure out which of the main 2 bad movies we watch. And then we might want, maybe we'll watch Paranormal Activity 2 as the good movie, as the next movie. And have, like, Paranormal Activity as our stepping stone. But next week, Tuesday and Friday stream should be our main game. And you know what, Jan, since I don't know if you're going to be here, since I assume you have to work Monday, I'm just going to say it right now, what our game's going to be. Do you have a guess, Jaren, of what our game this year for spooky season is? I've been giving hints. And the biggest hint I can give you now is you will be able to play along Tuesday. Come Tuesday, you will be able to play along. That is the only... I can give you that, and it is a sequel to a game that we have played on stream. With that alone is enough to give away what it is. So if you want to take a guess, go ahead and take it. And if not, I'll just say what it is. Picture? No, it's not Dark Picture. It is Alan Wake 2, which is free come Monday for PlayStation Plus. I bought it months ago. So I was pissed to see that it was free this month. I was fucking pissed. But I bought it when it was on sale months ago. So, and I've just been holding off on playing it because I wanted to save it for spooky season. So we're going to start Alan Wake 2 Tuesday. And that'll be our main game. I looked it up. It's like, I believe, 18 to 20 hours for the main story. So that made me feel pretty good because I was like, okay, given I might play an extra hour or two, you know, every so often on stream, we might finish it in 3 weeks, which is a good amount of time. Gives us a little bit of extra time, maybe for some more movie nights and such. So, that's what we're starting Tuesday. But Monday, we'll be back with me on this couch in probably either my personalized jersey or Gardner Minshew, maybe Maurice Jones-Drew. I don't know which one I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick one of them. And we're going to be watching that Chiefs-Jags game Monday. Tuesday we start Alan Wake 2. And everything is set for the next couple weeks. With that, Jaren, Adsic, I appreciate you guys for being here. I'm glad, Jaren, that you enjoyed Paranormal Activity. And I will see you guys next time. Don't let the ghost get you.